Today is February 11th, 2019. It is about 3 a.m. in the morning, and it's been another week. Where am I this week? Well, the biggest speed bump in life is I have some kind of thesis defense coming up. I'm a little fuzzy about the exact terminology. I understand there's two defenses that I need to do, and the first one is coming up. It has to be done by the 20th of February or it will not happen. And I really need to get that done this semester. So I'm feeling pretty discouraged right now, but I'm trying to keep my head on straight and still get work done. I did this past week have a meeting with a professor, Dr. Ramaprabhu, I believe his name is. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it right, but he's an expert on CFD. And he's also in my department. So if I can do well and impress him, then, I should be good. But on the other hand, I feel like I'm so screwed because I feel like I'm behind on everything I'm doing. I feel like I'm not meeting any of my academic goals, even though I'm sure I am. I must be because I haven't missed anything just yet. But yeah, that I spoke with him on Wednesday, and then Wednesday evening slash Thursday morning, I had to pull an all-nighter because I had a homework assignment due the next day. And, it's been a whole lot of homework this, homework that. I think I sort of, kind of, but didn't officially have homework due tomorrow, Monday, for my vehicle class. Anyway, pulling an all-nighter on Wednesday and Thursday that really made life difficult for me. So, I went into class on Thursday, but then I got home and I slept. I slept a lot. I slept like forever. I got home at like, I don't even know what, noon. I was just happy to get home safely. I was really starting to feel the crash coming on. And I went to bed and then I didn't wake up until like the next day and at like 3 and or something ridiculous, and then I did it again on Friday. I went to bed at a crazy hour because I've been staying up so late because I pulled an all-nighter. My body doesn't want to go back to being awake when the sun is up. And I'm just not young like I used to be. I used to be young and flexible and able to do that kind of thing and then get by on 4 hours of sleep, and I'm just not able to do it anymore. Even though I've kind of tried. So so yeah, I was kind of working myself to death. I spent the hours I was awake on Friday, I spent trying to work and get work done. But I don't know, I couldn't focus, I couldn't get anything accomplished, and it was just a big mess. So I ended up not getting much done, and then on Saturday, I had made plans to hang out with a friend because, oh my God, I needed a break. I needed some kind of social life. After Friday was crash and burn all day long, I decided that what I needed was a break because I'd been working pretty solidly the entire week. So I met up with a friend, we had tacos. I had intended to work on Saturday in the early afternoon, but I again slept until like 3:30. And if you're going to meet someone at 5 and you need to drive out there and also pick up stuff for tacos, then Yeah, it didn't leave much time. Tacos was actually most of what I had, tacos and ice cream. But I watched The Promised Neverland, which is an anime, and it's actually pretty good. It was on my watch list, but my friend was like, "There's this anime that's really good that you need to see." I'm like, "Okay, it's one I'd been thinking I would see," but after the first episode, I'm like, "This could be good," and after 3 or 4 more episodes, I was like, "Yeah, this is pretty good." So even if it gets worse later, although I hear it won't because there's a manga that's reportedly very good, and anyone who's read the manga says it gets even better next. So I'm kind of excited to have a good anime series that I can look forward to watching when I have some time, but oh my god, I'm not going to have much free time. That, and then I watched another series, which was, what was it? Miss Vampire Who Lives in My Neighborhood or something like that, which was, it's cute, but it's also, kind of a silly thing. After all of the heavy plot, it was like, let's watch something light and comedy. And I went, so I found another series. At least I like that one. Uh, but yeah, right now I need to get my head back on straight. I think I've not been eating well because I've been off schedule so very badly. So today I had, what did I have? I slept too late to be able to go to my local diner, so I had to go all the way out to the old man store. What's the name of it? Cracker Barrel to get breakfast at like 4 because my options are Cracker Barrel or IHOP at that hour. And if I was expecting to have steak for dinner, so I didn't want to also have steak for breakfast. So I went to Cracker Barrel and had the wild blueberry Maine pancakes and a piece of country ham and 2 eggs. And it was a big breakfast. And then I had a giant dinner. But I've got to get myself on schedule and stay whatever. This is, oh God, I realized recently that I only had like 7 or 8 more weeks to finish everything. And the big realization I had, in addition to nothing is working quite right, was the realization that I only have 7 or 8 weeks left because I've got 2 weeks in February. Well, three if we count this week that's coming up. I've got 4 weeks in March, and then, well, I guess it's more like 10 or 11 weeks. That's not quite so bad, but it's very little time, and I've got to finish everything in that time. So there's very little school left, although maybe there's a little bit more than I'd been stressing about. But life is crazy and completely out of control, and I do not feel like I'm keeping up with it. And then, on top of everything else, I took a break this weekend because I just couldn't handle it anymore. But I'm starting to feel a little bit better. And I did get some work done today after taking my break and getting my food, but I'm probably just going to have to get to it. There's not much else I can do, is just get to it and work and not let the judgment of anybody else keep me down because my housemates are well intended, but when I eat big meals, I get work done. When I don't eat big meals, I don't get work done. And I can't very well hang out and have, cheap meals here and get stuff done. So I'm just, uh, so I end up eating out a lot and spending a lot of money on food, but that's what my money's for, is to feed me and help me succeed. There's no point in eating food that won't lead to success. So that's where we are.